a production of the New Jersey Courts.
Hello, my name is Nestle Rodriguez. I'm a Superior Court judge and the presiding judge of the family part in Hudson County. Today, you're scheduled for an early settlement panel in connection with your matrimonial case, what we refer to as an ESP. I want you to know how important we feel the ESP is in the overall procedure for your divorce. This is an opportunity to resolve all the outstanding issues as they relate to the dissolution of your marriage and to enable you to concentrate on moving forward with your life. Usually, ESP takes place in the courthouse, but in these unprecedented COVID-19 days, the attorneys are assisting us virtually. We have an extremely dedicated family law bar who are volunteering to assist you to end the litigation and finalize your divorce. Your panelists are experienced matrimonial attorneys who regularly appear before the family division judges. These experienced volunteer lawyers have no bias, no prejudice, and no incentive to favor one party or the other. They have read your submissions and are ready to assist you to resolve your issues. They will give you their fair assessment of your matrimonial case. I urge you to think carefully about the recommendations from these experienced matrimonial lawyers. Don't go in with a closed mind. Go in with an open mind, being ready to hear something you might not have heard before. It is also important that you look at all the issues without the emotion. Difficult as it might be, leaving the emotion outside of the ESP will enable you to fully understand the panelist's recommendation and to come to a resolution that makes sense for you and your family. The experience in New Jersey is that most cases that come before the panel settle. There is no reason that you should not be part of that majority. Keep in mind that you know more about your case than anyone else. If you are represented by an attorney, they are here to advise you as to the law and as to the parameters of a reasonable settlement. But you already know what is important to you, what you must have, and what you feel you are able to give away. If you treat today as an opportunity to engage in serious discussions and negotiations, to compromise unresolved issues, you should be able to reach a settlement. The ESP process is confidential, and the panel's recommendations will only be disclosed to you, your spouse, and attorneys. If your case is settled, we can schedule you promptly for an uncontested divorce. Your case will be over and you can move on looking forward to the next chapter of your life with no stress, no aggravation, no long litigation in matrimonial court. If your case does not settle, in most counties, you will be required by New Jersey court rules to participate in economic mediation. You will choose a mediator. The mediator will provide 2 hours free of his or her time, 1 hour in advance of the mediation to review your settlement positions, and 1 hour for mediation. If you go beyond the free hour of mediation and you and your spouse wish to continue to mediate, you and your spouse will be responsible for paying the mediator's hourly fee going forward. If your case does not resolve at mediation, you will return to court for a post-mediation conference with the judge, and ultimately you will be scheduled for a divorce trial. You will get a trial with a judge, but understand your case might not turn out as you had hoped, because there is no guarantee you will do better than the recommendations of the panelists today. There is no way you can know if you will do better, worse, or something different than the recommendations of these experienced panelists. However, you can control the outcome if you settle your case today. It does not make a difference whether your trial takes half a day, 3 days, or 3 weeks. At the end of the trial, the court will not know the matter as well as you know it now. In addition, the court has limitations by way of statutory requirements, prior court decisions, and the rules of evidence. Today, you have the ability to take the uncertainty out of the decision-making process and fashion a settlement that better fits your circumstances than one imposed upon you by the court. When you consider the time it takes to get ready for trial, the emotional energy that continues to be churned during the ongoing litigation, and the cost that it takes to prepare for the trial, it is well worth your efforts to settle your case today. In conclusion, I want to thank our experienced panelists for the work they do and for assisting us to continue ESP virtually. I thank you for your attention and again urge you to pay close attention to the recommendations of your panelists to finalize a settlement that is in you and your family's best interests. Thank you, be well, and stay safe.